All right, YouTube. What's the big old deal, man? It's your favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, and we back, man. Yeah, it's been like 2 days since I've been out here, man. Nigga just been getting to the grind out, man, right? But hey, your boy back at it like a crack addict. What's good? What's hood, man? So we back with some more content, man. As y'all know, Nipsey Hussle just got his street, you know what I'm saying? The Nipsey Hussle Square. Um, I couldn't be more proud to even, you know, share a classroom with Nip, right? But sitting back and just observing what he accomplished is so big, bro. I don't think y'all understand. He really beat the odds. Humble with it too, though. Never popped out about what he had, and never flossed, never tried to, you know, run a nigga down with his accomplishments, man. He was just thorough about what he was gonna do, man. He executed everything he needed to do. And you know how it is, man. Sometimes, God, man, he called our chosen ones, man. But we finna get into some content, bro. It's always been that protocol was broken that just gets to everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude was you don't just, oh, man, I'm my own boss. I ain't gonna watch him. Here, grown man. Nah, somebody always supposed to watch the boss. You see what I'm saying? That's the man who pay y'all rent, y'all checks. You know what I'm saying? So we finna dive into that. But I also want to get some little clips in of Nip being celebrated. You know what I'm saying? And just see what they got going on, man. Black Sam out there, taking the award as usual. Shout out to Black Sam. But when we talk about gang culture, homie, I want y'all to really understand, bro. We acknowledge our stripes by the violence we put in. We willing to go put in some work and go hurt somebody, but we not willing to go do some humanitarian work. You know what I'm saying? Give back to the community, feed the youth, feed the homeless, feed the unfortunate mothers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? We run around the city all day long, jumping out, banging on niggas and asking grown men where they from. You see what I'm saying? But we won't go walk somebody to school. Make sure that little boy that live in your neighborhood stop getting bullied. You know what I'm saying? We won't pull up to no graduation. We won't pull up, you know what I'm saying, to daddy-daughter dances. You know what I'm saying? We won't pull up, and even if we ain't in the house with the kids no more, pull up and go help them children with their homework. But we get out here and go hurt somebody all day, every day. So with that being said, man, let's get to some real-ish, some grown-ish. And yeah, man, I'm feeling good, baby. The ninja back at it though, man. I had to take a couple days off, man. But yeah, man, we still down for the crown. So before we get into the content, let's get into these clips. Y'all know how we do it. And also, by the way, I am on Twitch. Man, it's been a struggle, man. If y'all really rock with Nina Boy, head over there, man, and go thumb on that Twitch for me, man. Go hit that follow, social support. I got a lot of friends that's in Twitch and high profile. I just said, nah, man, I want to build it on my own. So if y'all rock with me, man, if y'all got a Twitch app download, go ahead and go rock with Big Nina Boy, man. Let me put it in the title real fast. Even if y'all don't watch it, just get over there and subscribe, man. I'm trying to start something new. It's more legit over there. I can say what I want to say and be who I am. So yes, let me put it right here, man. There it go right there. Y'all go follow me on Twitch. I told all my partners that's in the Twitch game that got big numbers. I said, nah, man, look, I'm going to start off from ground zero like everybody else. Right now, I probably got about 12 to 25 subscribers over there, and I ain't asking for no help besides the people who rock with me and support me. Y'all get over there, man. Just go hit the follow button, man, and y'all get to see me in live time streaming. So whatever I'm doing, I don't care if I'm on some dry-ish, some wherever, y'all can see me over there. So that being said, man, let's get to the content. Let's go. All right. Did he get the value? Hold on. Nah, they didn't get it. All right, so this is them award Nipsey Hussle with his own street, the Nipsey Hussle Square. For all the killers and drug dealers that's out over there, man, you can't say he wasn't bigger than the program. You can't say, you know what I'm saying, who you bigger than that. Nobody is ever going to celebrate nobody over there to that altitude right there. That boy didn't build playgrounds and basketball courts for community schools, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there is monumental right there, man. So that's definitely something that we need to acknowledge, man. You know? I don't know why it's not playing the audio, but y'all see the turnout. It's a lot of people out there, gang. And everybody and their mama out there. You know what I'm saying? At the Nipsey Hustle Square. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Look at it. Boom. Y'all see it up there, right at the top of that light. I think he got one over Plaza as well. So that's just big, bro. I don't know no gang members I don't know no keyways who ever accomplished that. You see what I'm saying? I appreciate Super Sticker. Let's go.
Hey, look, PSA. Them niggas will throw a meeting to DP you. Them niggas will throw a meeting to get you DP'd. But they'll never throw a meeting to get behind you and support you. It'll never be that type of meeting. You know what I'm saying? I encourage all my young niggas, man, to really know what love is. To really learn what love is. To really learn self. To know thyself. To love thyself. And then you will start surrounding yourself with motherfuckers who really, really love you and got your best interests at heart.
A PSA announcement. These niggas will throw a meeting to get you DP'd, but they won't throw a meeting to put no money on nobody's books. PSA, we got a real announcement. These niggas will throw a meeting to ask you to do something to where you'll go to jail, but they ain't gonna answer the phone when you call collect. Fizo the Great.
Wow, that's deep, gang. That is crazy work, though. Nigga said, nigga, throw a meeting to DP you. But they won't throw a meeting and go put some money on your books, bro. That's some nasty work, man. You know what it is, man? It's just people are starting to just show. I was just on the other day. It was a young dude who didn't come to his hood, right? And he was like, man, I got a job. I got to work. They said, nigga, come to the hood and get your DP. You ain't been to the hood. He's like, man, I've been working. They said, nigga, I don't give a F. Come to the hood and come get your ass whooped. Nigga, we don't care about you having a job. Nigga, we care about you coming over here. If you ain't over here, you getting your ass toe down. And I was like, damn, they doing nigga like that. That was nasty work, though, man. You know what I'm saying? And just for all you YNs out there, just know you better love it because it's not going to love you. They don't care. You got to watch your mama, children, and all that shit, nigga. If you ain't showing up to meetings and all that, all right, that's cool. But, nigga, you didn't show up, so it's consequences. Get ready to get your ass whooped. And a lot of you youngsters out here that's trying to think gangbanging is a fashion, y'all not ready for that. Y'all nigga don't got no bruises and marks on y'all face. Some of y'all niggas is doing it because it's the females in it. You know what I'm saying? Some of you niggas don't got a scratch on your face. And you like, man, I know I'm a fly, nigga. You turn the hood to all my boys from over here. Man, it's galore vagina over here. You know what I'm saying? And niggas be joining this shit for the wrong reason. So, you know, it's 2026, homie. I'm not, you know, I'm up in age now, man. You know, my kids in college and shit, man. I would never let my kids gang bang. So I'm saying I would never. And half of us that's in gang culture would never let our kids do what we did. You see what I'm saying? But we moved the goalposts and pushed the agenda as if like we don't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But we see something wrong with it when it comes to our kids. This day of gang culture, man, I would highly suggest that you go get your money, bro. I would tell you get out here and go earn some money. Because at the end of the day, bro, nobody's coming to your court date. Nobody's putting money on your books. But nigga send you out there to go kill something all day long. Nigga send you out on that burnt mission. You didn't even go check out the mission yourself. Them niggas told you, hey, they over there on this corner, this block. They got on red and blue or whatever color they got on and go knock them down. And don't just shoot out the car. Jump out and go nail something. Then come back. Nigga, let me see smoke coming out that chopstick. You see what I'm saying? And with no thought about it. That's all they care about. You don't know if he ever did it in his life. All you know is at this point in time in your life, this is an older dude from your hood. He has a name and ain't nobody told you nothing bad about him. So you better believe that he's a general or he's a killer or come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas be out here faking this I'm crazy-ish. You know what I'm saying? Can't no nigga just be no killer all day long. Can't no nigga just be ruthless all day long. Let's go.
Don't never tell nobody you a real nigga. If you're a real nigga and all these dudes out here hear that, all they're gonna think is you're a victim. They're gonna play real nice to you. A real nigga is a nigga doing it from the heart. That's a motherfucker that everybody, they give, like he give from his heart. He a real motherfucker. And you got a gang of snakes out here. All they gonna do to a real nigga is use you until you get tired. Don't ever say you're a real nigga and think that these niggas around here gonna respect you. They gonna work you like a motherfucker. You in a world full of motherfuckers who don't even know who they are. That's why they gangbanging. They don't even know what they want to be in life, so they just do anything. And they'll rob you. They already ready to go to jail for anything, but you saying you a real nigga. I mean, if a bum see you walking down the street, he know you a real nigga, guess what he gonna do? He gonna ask you for change. He ain't gonna ask one of them niggas who we see on the streets hustling every day for no change. He gonna ask a real nigga because he know a real nigga gonna look out. But a fake nigga ain't gonna look out. You around nothing but fakes. So when you a real nigga and you walking around this motherfucker, look at all these niggas like they bums. The bums only ask real niggas because they know they gonna say yes. Fizo the Great.
All right, so I think we all got to. Oh, that's my nigga right there. That's my boy. Hey, check this out. Hey, you $5, man. I'm gonna go to the store. I ain't ate in 2 days, man. I'm gonna go get some sardines, cracking, maybe go get me a little bit of something. Hey, but look, I'll go wash your tires right now. Just go ahead and give me $5. You know, I got you. All right, with that being said, man, appreciate everybody pulling up. We got enough people in here. We got 157. I would like to get to 200 people. Yeah, man, it's 157 people in here, man. I'm gonna go ahead and ask y'all, man, when y'all get a chance, go ahead to Twitch and go subscribe to my Twitch channel, man. I'm gonna be streaming live, man. Everywhere I go, the cameras gonna be on me. I'm just getting to it, and I'm setting out a goal for myself because I want to motivate y'all too. Because I don't want nobody to be like, oh man, he called his niggas in the industry that I'll help blow him up. No, I'm literally finna start from ground zero on Twitch, bro, and just watch me grind myself up over here, man. So with that being said, yeah, let's get to this content, though. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Let's go.
I'm saying too much. It's right. Like yes, this in or out. Right. But I'm saying too much. It's right. Like yes, this in or out. Right. Did it to your brother? Would you rather him went to jail or stayed on the streets?
I think you know that, bro. You know that answer, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Shout out to P Nice, man. He asking a hard question. That's some good journalism. But I you gotta study some of your people, man. You know, that's still an open wound for because as he's just opened up a store, and shout out to P Nice, man. Y'all go check out Creative Players, man. He doing his thing, man. He asking hard questions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you gotta learn your guests too, nigga. You know, this is like an open wound. Y'all sitting in front of Nip, new store in Long Beach, man. Make sure y'all get out to the Marathon Burger Store. If y'all in the South Bay area, Long Beach, y'all get out there. March 1st, they got the grand opening. It's finna be lit. A lot of people already talking about they pulling up, and they need that in Long Beach, bro. And not to mention, the legendary great Snoop Dogg is a partner in Marathon Burger over there in Long Beach, man. Yeah. Brothers family, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, Snoop actually joint ventures with Black Sam, just opening that up. I seen the interview. This is probably one of the fastest Marathon stores that they opened up since they started the Marathon Burgers. So that's a big deal, man. But y'all go check it out. Support Nip, support Black Sam, support Snoop. Let's go.
Definitely, you asked it, so it's like a nigga has to answer that question because I hope
I got to do is say streets. That's it.
I
you ain't got to go into detail.
I'm gonna go into detail just because I would hope people know the answer to that.
Listen, people think they know this story, but Black Sam is saying the public has been staring at the loudest parts while ignoring the one quiet detail that made everything possible. Because to him, it starts before anything went left. It starts with something simple, the doorway. Black Sam says there was a protocol, an unspoken rule, when Nip pulled up to the shop. Not for clout, not for drama, for safety, and his point is cold. If that protocol was always followed, then how did Eric Holder Jr. get the kind of access he got? That's why this isn't just a recap. This is Black Sam basically saying that day didn't feel normal, And when he starts talking about the way Eric allegedly moved, first showing up one way, then coming back another way, it sounds less like chaos and more like somebody testing the locks. So here's the question that's going to hang over this whole video. If the shop had a routine, who let the routine break? Because Black Sam makes it clear he wasn't even there. And still, this detail is the one.
All right, Chad. So going down this rabbit hole, man, you know, yeah, I remember who was all out there that day. We don't have to say no names. But several individuals who are employees of the Marathon Burger was standing outside, hanging, chatting, and when the owner comes, because they from the same neighborhood, you know, we feel like, you know, you can chit chat and all that, but you actually an employee at this time. You know, Black Sam already addressed the fact that it's always somebody standing at that door to greet the owner of the Marathon store. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is you know, with that legal weapon inside their hoodie. You know what I'm saying? At all times, standing there. You know what I'm saying? No lunch breaks, no go getting food because you see other homies out there. When you on the clock, you an employee. You see what I'm saying? There's somebody there. It was only one person there. It was a female that was behind the register, and somebody else should have been folding clothes or waiting for Nip to arrive to be frontlining at the door. That person decided to take their break, you know what I'm saying, because they was or they're early, you know what I'm saying, and you know, people underestimated, oh, this, you know, this a homie won't do this and all this crazy type of ish. But I want y'all to really take notifications of that. Not to accuse anybody in this situation, but let's be clear. If this was standard procedure, homie, why was it broken? You see what I'm saying? People get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's not, you know, realistic to have something in your community when you come from the same spot and you running a business. People want to see you as the homie. They don't want to see you as the owner. Just like, you know, as y'all kids, you know, some of y'all didn't grew up. Y'all didn't accomplish way more than what y'all used to have. You see what I'm saying? And some of y'all, some people are, oh, that's just pissy ass Keon. I remember Keon used to pee in the bed. Now Keon got a lot of shit going on. You see what I'm saying? He's not the same person that you grew up with. You see what I'm saying? None of us are the same people that we was as children. Make no doubt about it. You could be cool and, you know, reminisce and shit, but when you get older, man, look, man, a lot of y'all don't know me. Y'all know the old me. The new me, I don't even listen to killer music until after 3. Yeah, I said it, nigga. Oh, nigga, I listen to motivation and reading books and shit. The old me, nigga, that shit used to, you know, my mentality, I'd be early in the morning drinking Remy and smoking, sliding down Main and, you know what I'm saying, sliding down Broadway, you know what I'm saying, Stanford and all through the east side and just, you know, grinding, you know, getting my money. I was addicted to money. I don't listen to no killer shit early in the morning, nigga. You see what I'm saying? That shit don't even come in my mind. I don't wake up in the morning want to kill nothing. So I don't want to hear nothing about a nigga killing something. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just, man, we got to evolve, bro. We got to evolve. Let's go.
He can't release. And once you hear why.
Oh, real fast, man. This is an INDTV video. Y'all go check out INDTV, man. He got some good shit going on over there. Let's go.
You'll understand what he's really implying. Black Sam says straight up, he wasn't there when it happened. And that matters because he's not telling this like a spectator chasing attention. He's telling it like somebody who got hit with the kind of phone calls you never forget. He explains that when Nip was at the shop, things were supposed to be tight. And on this day, he hears the opposite. So picture that moment. Your phone blowing up, people talking fast. You catch pieces, not full sentences. Your mind can't even process it because it doesn't match the reality you were living 5 minutes ago. And right there, before he even gets into theories.
All right, Chad, so let's bust it down. All right, so every day, somebody always was standing at that door to greet the owner when he's coming to the shop, right? Nip didn't want to let somebody know when he was coming. So what they did was they always kept somebody there that stand on guard, work. When you see Nip, you go stand by that door and you open that door to make sure he get into his business properly. This is where a business is supposed to be ran, especially when you're running a multi-million-dollar business in a community where it's known to have, prone to have a lot of violence all outside of it, especially when you come from that same community. You see what I'm saying? Black Sam, look what everything he accomplished. He have made sure he done laid out a blueprint where, all right, Nip, you go do what you want to do. But all you other motherfuckers, when y'all see Nip, you come stand at this door. Don't tell him nothing. Stay on point. You know what I'm saying? But somebody knew who was gonna it was planned out, bro. It was planned out. You see what I'm saying? They knew Black Sam wasn't gonna be there. They knew who was gonna be working there, who was gonna be at the desk. Somebody gave up some information, man. And, I mean, shit, you work tomorrow? Yeah, all right. Who working? Oh man, me and the little broad is we're gonna be there and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would assume, right? Not accusing anybody, but this was well thought out, bro. This wasn't no act of random. Oh boy said, oh man, he didn't say Nip called him a snitch. So that's furthermore proving the fact that this was not just no random situation. If he never said that he called him a snitch, then this was an act of treason. You know, this was, you know, come on, man. Somebody came and invaded his sovereignty. You know what I'm saying? This was his shit. This is his empire. This is his business, his plaza, multiple businesses, jumping Puma contract, multi-million-dollar deals. Come on, bro. What do you mean? Oh, he a grown man. I'm a boss too. Oh shit, I'm about to go take my lunch break. Come on, nigga. That ain't how the game go, nigga. You an employee. You see what I'm saying? Like, that ain't how this shit supposed to be. Man, let me tell you something. If I run a business, let me tell you, when I was doing music and I'm in a club, right? I get paid to go do some shows and shit. My team won't let me go to the bathroom by myself. Not that I'm scared if I can't, but nigga, shit, nigga, you the bread. I know when we come to the club, nigga, you get in the bag and then, you know, we making sure everything is everything. We got to make sure you straight, nigga. Nigga, you gonna make sure everybody's straight because this is how the game's played. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't even go to I used to be like, bro, I don't need you to walk me to the restroom. Nigga, bro, nigga, you know, nigga, you a known gang member. Anytime something happen, niggas go in there, stab you up, knock you down. That ain't how we do it. We look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? If I get a nice little bag right here, nigga, you take this 250, you take this 250 here, nigga, you ain't do shit, take this 150. Boom, we out of here. We go celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. So y'all know how this go, bro. Nip was never supposed to be unattended for like that, bro. You got to look back and say, who else wanted to be like Nip? Who else wanted to be a boss like Nip, but didn't want to put in the work like Nip? You know, all of these things is key factors, bro. And when you just out there just chilling and drinking and shit, nigga, that's right. See, let me tell you something. A nigga play nice to you all day long, get you high. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, go get your Bailey's coffee, put some Hennessy in that motherfucker. You got your coffee, you got your weed, and you know, all of a sudden you get just running off at the mouth, and a nigga right there taking mental notes. Okay, cool. Black Sam ain't gonna be here. Okay, cool. Nigga, we are one female right there, and one nigga that's gonna be there folding clothes and shit. Okay, cool. You see what I'm saying? If y'all go looking at the Marathon store, nigga, it was a monitor right here with about 4 or 5 angles of the cameras and another monitor right here. So she could see it, you know what I'm saying? And it was a monitor out right there in front of the door, like walking out. Like, come on, bro. Man, they had that shit set up like Fort Knox, bro. It was no reason for people to think that this was over he said he a snitch. Come on, cuz. For him to double back like that, you know what I'm saying? He was nervous the first time. He could have did it. Man, come on, bro. He could have did this the first time. If this was an act of, come on, nigga, you know how when you get mad, nigga, you go cool off somewhere? Nigga, you ain't really that mad, nigga. You probably be in your feelings about it because you replaying that shit, but you ain't, come on, bro. Niggas get down where they get mad at, man. That's how we know, you know, somebody invaded that man's sovereignty over a planned out mission. That was a mission.
Black Sam's frustration shows up. Not just grief, confusion. Because in his head, he's running the tape backward.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
How did we even get to a place where that could happen? And that's when he drops the first breadcrumb. He starts questioning the people who were inside, because if the protocol was real, somebody would have been posted. He doesn't say it to blame. He says it because he's trying to explain why it feels like the door was left open. And if you're watching this thinking, okay, But maybe it was just a random moment. Black Sam basically answers that with a question. If it was random, why does it look like the situation got checked first? Black Sam describes the normal setup like this. When Nip pulled up, somebody is in the doorway, not hiding, not sneaking, posted, visible, present. He says you'd see him in a hoodie, protection on him, and you'd see one of the team members posted too. That was the routine. Because to Black Sam, the shop wasn't just a store. It was a high traffic spot. People know who's inside. People know who might pull up. So the doorway is basically the filter. Now here's where the tension climbs. Black Sam says on that day, the protocol didn't get followed. He even throws out a human explanation, like maybe the team was busy, doing customer service, trying to move more legit, focused on regular business. And listen, that sounds normal until you realize what he's implying. That tiny shift, being focused on the customer instead of the doorway, might have been the opening. Because if nobody is posted, then somebody can walk up, look around, and decide what to do next. And that's the part Black Sam can't shake, not because it proves a conspiracy, but because it's the first step in his bigger belief. Eric didn't move like a person reacting in the moment. He moved like a person verifying conditions. This is where Black Sam's story starts to sound like a setup in slow motion. He says, from what he understands, Eric allegedly walked up the first time with no shirt on, not to do anything yet, to check the scene. That's Black Sam's language. He frames it like an evaluation. He says Eric sees what Nip is wearing, looks at who's around, sees there's nobody posted in the doorway, then leaves. And if you're listening close, Black Sam is basically saying that first walk-up wasn't the moment. It was the scouting report. Because if this was just emotion, why leave? Why return? Why not act on impulse right there? That's why Black Sam doesn't describe this like an explosion. He describes it like a switch getting flipped after conditions are confirmed. And he keeps bringing you back to the same point. No doorway, no visible deterrent. So now the question isn't just what happened. The question is this: why would someone check the scene first, unless they wanted to make sure it was clear? And once you accept that possibility, the next detail hits even harder. Now we reach the detail that made the internet freeze up. Black Sam says Eric allegedly comes back, this time in a red shirt, and moves through the alley. And Black Sam's reaction isn't casual. He points at the red shirt like it's a message. He says, in that neighborhood, a red shirt isn't something you just casually grab at the corner store. So to him, it feels intentional. And then he takes it further. He suggests the red shirt could be a throw-off, a way to make people look in the wrong direction. Not wrong person, wrong story, wrong motive, wrong enemy. And this is the moment the video turns, because now it's not just about a lapse in protection. It's about a possible plan to control what people think they saw. So Black Sam paints the picture. Eric leaves after the first check, comes back with a color that changes the entire vibe, moves through an alley, and then everything happens fast. And Black Sam's point is, that doesn't look like a random spiral. It looks like steps. And when people ask him, why would Eric do that? Black Sam doesn't answer like a man guessing. He answers like a man who's been replaying the same 10 seconds for years. This is the heaviest part of what Black Sam is saying, because he doesn't present it as a proven fact. He presents it as what it felt like. He says, to him, it looked premeditated. And then he drops the line that changes the temperature. He says it felt like Eric was supposed to do a job, like somebody sent him and like he was nervous. That's not courtroom language. That's street language. That's Black Sam basically saying, I don't believe Eric woke up and just decided this on his own in that exact way. And notice what he doesn't do. He doesn't name the somebody. He doesn't call out a specific person in that moment. He leaves it hanging, which is exactly why this keeps people locked in. Because if you believe Black Sam, then the biggest question isn't about Eric at all. It's about the hand behind the hand. And then Black Sam adds another detail. He says Eric was supposed to go through that alley immediately, but he didn't, almost like he hesitated. And that hesitation in Black Sam's mind doesn't make it less planned. It makes it more human, like someone who's carrying out instructions and fighting their own nerve.
Yeah, man, you know, you got to look at who gained the most. Who have, you know, I'm not no rocket scientist, but who have gained the most behind Nipsey Hussle's death? Who has prospered the most? Who have, you got to look at all of that shit, bro. Look at all of that. You know, and I ain't said no names today either. I used to say names and shit. It don't even matter at this point. Plus, you know, it's, you know, new year, new nigga, man, you know, but you can't believe it's all love and no hate. You see what I'm saying? It can't be all love and no hate, bro. And what most people don't realize is that some people come around and stay around to watch you fall down. You see what I'm saying? And because, you know, you gotta watch out for the people who want to play that acknowledgement. Yeah, see, I'm the reason why the nigga successful, man. I play mate. You know, everybody that wanna, you know, when you do shit for people, man, you do it out the kindness of your heart, bro. You do it because you believe in somebody. You don't do it for no recognition. You don't do it for acknowledgement. You do it because you really see something in that person and you believe in that person. But, you know, just imagine people just winning every time, taking the proper measurements, winning in your face. And, you know, you can't seem to get, you know, get your mentality right, get your hustle right to go get it on your own. You know, just imagine you asking somebody who you watching winning, pocket watching, to, hey man, I want to branch off and start my own thing, man. You think you can loan me something so I could go, you know, go do my own thing? You know, I'm so inspired by what you got going on, man. I want to do my own thing. Motherfucker like, man, I'm working on this right now. You know what I'm saying? You can't go ask your owner to go give you something to start, lead them to start a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. That's just crazy work. You know, but Nipsey was smart. He had put up a security wall. Everything go through Black Sam. Black Sam is not in the streets. He's not a gang member. He's an entrepreneur. He's a businessman. So even when Nip and Black Sam got into it, Nip never came in front of the business because his brother, his big brother, got his best interest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, gotta go holler at Black Sam. Man, why I can't come get at you? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, can't you? Nah, man, everything go through him. You know, so yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Black Sam, man. You know, because you can tell, you know, it's gonna take a lifetime because he's pushing his brothers. He's carrying a torch. He's carrying a marathon for his brother. But look what let me tell y'all something. You got the marathon and you know, on Melrose. You got the marathon in Venice Beach. You got the marathon in Long Beach. March 1st, come their first year of owning Marathon Burgers. 1 year. You open up a store in 1 year. And it's a crazy line, like In-N-Out, every burger store that they got. What make you think it's not going to be in New York, Texas, Miami, Florida, Chicago? What make you think that they're going to stop? Marathon Burger is probably going to be the next big smash burger. In-N-Out. Marathon Burger going to be in the airport. I'm saying that right now, real time, Saturday, February 28th, New York, Florida, Texas, Chicago, every major hub, Marathon Burger going to be there. Mark my word, I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump nigga taking a bite of a Marathon Burger. I just see it. I just see it, bro. Black Sam is a hustling machine, bro. He a hustle. In 1 year, you open up 3 stores. We talking about 50 locations. Probably, if you're doing 3 a year, 2026 is probably gonna be 9. Then it's gonna be up there, man. I'm not surprised, bro. And this is the cool thing about it. They tried to stop Nip. They told Nip, you ain't bigger than the program. So you know what he did, nigga? He went and bought his own real estate. He went and bought his own business. You see what I'm saying? He started and brought it back to the hood and employed the hood. You see what I'm saying? But niggas always go remind you, nigga, you still, nigga, a homie from the hood, nigga, you got obligations, nigga, don't forget, you know. Cool. All right, cool. But I'm still, nigga, I'm about to run this marathon, though. Ain't no nigga getting in front of that. You know, we just heard on that wiretap, you know, you said he was bigger than Nip. I don't think so, bro. Now that I'm looking at this shit and looking what Nip accomplished, you could be bigger fighter than Nip, but a hustler, yeah, nah. And this ain't no shade or no disrespect to Big U, but this just looking at this shit, this proves without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? You know, Vector 9. You know what I'm saying? He still got the Nipsey Hustle Foundation in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? They still donating turkeys and they still giving back to the community after he got killed in the same community he tried to build for. So that tell you something, homie. And not all people, not everybody the same way, but you better believe if you accomplish that type of success in anybody's community, somebody will turn on you with some high rank. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go. Shout out to Nip, man. You know, March 1st make 3 years, man. They opening up their third store in Long Beach.
So the open loop becomes unavoidable. If Black Sam believes someone sent him, who was confident enough to send him? Now, here's where Black Sam goes from this felt planned to this felt coordinated, because in his comments, he suggests there may have been a lookout. He doesn't say it like he's reading a police report. He says it like someone who understands how a real setup works. Because if you're doing something major in broad daylight, you don't just rely on luck. You rely on signals. You rely on timing. You rely on somebody telling you when the doorway is clear, when the crowd is right, when the moment is available. And that ties back to the part he keeps repeating. Nobody was in the doorway. To Black Sam, that absence is loud. It's not oops, it's how. And this is where the story becomes more than grief. It becomes a mental investigation, because Black Sam is not just grieving what happened. He's grieving the idea that it might have been preventable if the normal rules were followed. So even if you don't buy every theory, you can still understand the pain behind what he's saying. He believes the environment was softened on purpose, or at least conveniently. And that leads into the next piece, where Black Sam challenges one of the most famous parts of the public narrative. For years, people repeated the story like it was a script, that there was a heated argument, that words got exchanged, that it was a sudden eruption. But in coverage of Black Sam's interview, he pushes back on that idea. He shoots down the rumor that there was some big, loud disagreement right before the fatal moment. And if you think about why that matters, here's the shift. If it wasn't a heated argument, then the emotional snap explanation gets weaker. And what gets stronger? Black Sam's belief that this was deliberate, because a calm situation turning catastrophic isn't heat of the moment, it's a decision. So Black Sam's message becomes, stop focusing on the dramatic version. Focus on the movement, the doorway not being guarded, the first walk up, the return, the red shirt, the alley. That's why he's not giving you a moment, he's giving you a sequence. And when you watch it as a sequence, it starts to look less like a fight and more like a plan unfolding. So now the question changes again. If there wasn't a big argument, what was the real reason for that level of intent? Now let's talk about something Black Sam said that most people skip right over. He explained why the family didn't sit in court through the trial, and his reasoning wasn't, we don't care. It was the opposite. He basically says they don't tap into that energy like that. It's too heavy. He says he had legal support keeping him updated day to day, and he'd relay what mattered back to family members who asked. That's important because it tells you how Black Sam processes pain. He's not chasing the spectacle. He's protecting the family. And that same mindset shows up in how he speaks about Eric. He's not up there yelling for attention. He's pointing at what feels wrong and then stepping back. Because sometimes the loudest statement isn't a threat. It's a controlled sentence like, we're not going to live inside that courtroom pain every day. And that makes the earlier chapters hit harder. Because if he's careful with his words publicly, then when he does say, this felt like somebody sent him, you can tell he doesn't say that lightly. So here's the open loop. If Black Sam is this measured, what is he still holding back? When you boil down everything Black Sam said, it's this. He acknowledges Eric Holder Jr. as the person convicted, but he doesn't treat Eric like the full explanation. He treats Eric like the final step of something bigger. And the bigger part for him is the combination of the protocol not being followed, the first walk-up, the return, the red shirt misdirection, and the feel.
So that tell you right there, man. That tell you without a shadow of doubt that he's not just mad at the nigga who did it, because the nigga that did was a crash dummy. You see what I'm saying? He threw his life away for nothing, for free. Like some of you niggas out here, get your feelings. You got to understand the mind of a gangbanger, right? We used to crash out when somebody say the smallest shit to us. We're trained to crash out, take that person's life if he says A, B, or C. If you got that chopstick on you, no, you don't let him walk away. Catch him on another day. You know, find out where he stay. You know what I'm saying? Jump out the trash cans and go do what you got to do. You supposed to get down right then and there in broad daylight. You see what I'm saying? And no, we ain't coming to your court date. No, we ain't sending you no money on, none of that shit. And if you don't do that shit, you getting your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? But we love you though. It's love, nigga. But he knew. A lot of y'all that have sit back and watch people sell fake marathon clothing, you know, and go on this hiatus and say how much and what person meant and all that shit. But the real fact is this, you know, the All Money In team, man, they know who hang around the niggas who didn't have love for Nip, who you know what I'm saying? They watching that shit. They can see that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the internet. They know you got love for Nip, but you hang around certain people that say, oh, nigga, that's Unc. You know what I'm saying? He bigger than, you know, all that crazy shit, man. So they know, man. And a lot of y'all go over there, oh, I still want to go try that marathon burger. Yeah, man, y'all crazy, man. I sit back and just be watching this shit. You got Cass Jones who said that Nipsey Hussle rumor was to be with another man and all that crazy stuff, bro. And y'all still go hang with, entertain that man, and then y'all go pull up and buy the Nip hamburger, and you know, it's just crazy, bro. Right now, just because we see what's going on, it's time to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? It's time that a lot of y'all gonna have to pick that side. You know what I'm saying? If you call yourself a solid person, you know, a lot of y'all sitting back and y'all gave so much flack, like, oh man, nigga. See, most of y'all are scared to be yourselves because y'all was trained to follow the leader. You know what I'm saying? You don't go against the nigga that's bigger than you. When you go against the nigga that's bigger than you, then you scared of those consequences. You know, a lot of y'all ain't never been in trouble in the streets or just gang banging because you always did what you was told. You never went against the grain. You see what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, oh man, niggas big DP. You know, DP is somebody who go against the grain, bro. Somebody that do something the wrong way because he don't care what the right way is. A person that's not scared to be himself. It's so many of y'all ain't never been in no trouble in your hood. You was just a goody boy, a yes man, and you always follow directions. You didn't care. You never even spoke up for yourselves, and y'all run around here saying, I'm a real nigga. Man, ain't nothing real about not speaking up for yourself, bro. Let's go.
That this was a job. He's not saying, I solved it. He's saying, this doesn't sit right. And the reason this interview shook people is because Black Sam isn't a random commentator. He's the brother. He's the one who knows what normal looks like. So when he says that day looked different, you feel the weight. And we're going to end exactly where Black Sam's story forces us to end. If the doorway protocol was the lock, who had the key that day?
That was some good shit. Y'all go check out IDN TV, man. He got some good content over there. Yeah, man. You gotta look at it like, a lot of people, used to be like, damn, how did you know what side Nipsey Hussle fell on? Unless you seen it from the cameras that was already placed at right there. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of trickery that go on with that, man. What y'all think, chat? What do y'all think, man? Do y'all think it was a hit? I mean, it don't take a rocket science, bro. You know that was a hit, man. That wasn't no, even a certain individual, went on a major tour campaign saying Nip never called that man a snitch. So what was the motive to take his life then? If he never called him a snitch, what was the motive? Why did Eric Holder decide to take Nipsey Hussle's life? When reports show that Eric Holder just got beat up a week ago. So you mean to tell me you go get beat up by your own homies and you don't go take you ain't going to go knock nothing down? So you can take getting your ass kicked, but you can't take a nigga calling you a snitch? Come on, bro. That's just not gonna add up, man. And I think the world know, it didn't go down like that. The way he went inside that burger stand, he kept walking back to the window to see if niggas was still out there. Yeah, nigga, he was skeptical. Nigga, that was called anxiety. Nigga, heart was pumping. Nigga, he was probably damn near wasn't finna do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, come on, nigga, you hit the counter. You ate your little food, your last supper, because you knew you wasn't. Man, come on, bro. Come on, my nigga. That was well planned. Somebody knew that man was coming to invade Nipsey Hussle sovereignty. That was his land. That was his little country. You know what I'm saying? That he owned that. You see what I'm saying? He was an owner. There will probably never be another gang member who will accomplish that in another 10, 15 years. Maybe 20 years. Probably never. You see what I'm saying? We died for hoods. And I'm not just talking about California. I'm talking about all over. St. Louis, nigga Minnesota, nigga all that shit, nigga Kansas. Nigga, we dying for hoods that we don't own no real estate in. We had died for something that we don't even own. We had died for something that don't even love us. We had died for something that won't put money on our books. We had died for something that won't come see us at our court dates. Like, you gotta, as you get older, as a young nigga, I never even cared. It didn't even matter. I was getting money. I was making mines. I was willing to do what I gotta do to survive. But as you get older and shit, you can't be no 40-some-year-old man standing out there, nigga, without earning no money. Nigga, as you get older, nigga, you gotta go earn some money. And as you earning money, depending on what type of money you're trying to earn, it's gonna require you to be so far away from the everyday hanging that you ain't gonna have time to do that, man. As time prevails, nigga, watch. You see every older nigga, I don't care if you're a Damo or Keyway, you got a job, nigga, and you answer to somebody who pays your bills, right? You gotta ask him, hey, boss, can I take a break? You gotta have somebody tell you when you take your lunch, your 15-minute break, when you can go to the restroom. Yeah, nigga, you not in charge of who you are. You see what I'm saying? But when you get off work and you go hang and shit, it brings so much anger to you that it's like, shit, nigga, you still out here, promoting the same shit that you always been doing, man. Nigga don't want to answer another man, but you do, because that's how you make your money, because you ain't gonna be able to lay up in that house with that motherfucking broad that you laying with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, you want to be out there beating your car every day and hang around these niggas smoking cigarettes and stressed out, or you want to go home to that woman who gonna open up them legs for you and cook your meal and rub your head, whatever the fuck these women be doing for y'all, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got going on in your world, whatever. Some of y'all depend on a woman to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all need a woman to, provide a roof over your head. And if that's what you need a woman to do for you, you know what I'm saying? And she require you to go get a job and earn some money, help with them bills, you got to go do what you got to do. Don't let these niggas go out here and tell you, nigga, we out here gang banging 24/7, nigga, 7 days a week, nigga. And we ain't putting no money in your pocket. We ain't paying no rent. We ain't paying no bills, bondsman. We ain't coming to see you in jail. We ain't putting no money in your books. We ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? I told you, I just seen the other day that a young nigga they got the cracking on that little nigga. They said, nigga, where you been at? He said, man, I got a job. What y'all doing, nigga? Like, nigga, we don't care about none of that. Nigga, pull up to the hood, get your DP. Nigga, you ain't been come to, nigga don't care about no job. Nigga, this gang banging. Nigga, we gang banging. We don't want to hear no little soft ass, I got a job trying to feed my family shit, nigga. At this moment, he realized that it was never really no love in this shit. And I hope y'all YNs that watch me, man, this ain't to offend or to deflect anybody from doing they want to on this blacktop. Just make sure, man, you can live with the consequences that you deal with. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you can really deal with this shit, because a lot of y'all don't realize this shit until it's too late. You see what I'm saying? And you better believe you could be a nigga in your neighborhood right now. All it takes is for one thing to go bad. You know what I'm saying? You make a conscious decision that don't look tough enough for somebody to feel like, oh, that nigga all bad, man. He did some sucker shit. Like, you damn near got to be perfect in gang culture, but you don't got to be perfect in real life. You don't got to pay rent, pay car notes, life insurance. You don't got to do all that shit. All you got to do is be perfect being a gangbanger. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? And if you could do that, nigga, we love you. But you make a mistake, nigga, it's consequences behind it. Nip was DP'd because he wanted to voice his opinion in a rap song behind niggas trying to stop him from being great. You know, you could diss them, but you can't diss him. That shit is just comical to me, man. We got one more video, man. We go go ahead and get to it. Let's go. Shout out to the 247 people in the live, man. Y'all like, hype, and subscribe, man. Y'all know how we do it. Let's get it. Let's go.
That we want to know why would somebody do that to a person that was leading the whole community? Why? We want to know why.
Me too. But before we get into it, please like the video. And if you're not entertained by the end of it, unlike them up. Now let's get into it. I want to know why are you crying, cowboy? Because not only a few months after Nipsey died, you shot a music video at the same place he died at. And you was looking happy as ever.
This is the exact spot where Nipsey got shot. Now, Cowboy's out here doing a video and scares the heck out of Fat's cousin who's sitting here watching. I guess he's thinking in his mind, like, what the heck? But watch this.
I know how you like it. No one wife it. You could be my side chick, not the one I ride with. It's the one I slide with. When it's time to ride, it's so hard. Nah, Cowboy was wilding right after Nipsey died. And you could tell he was always envious of Nipsey by his actions after Nipsey died. I mean, look at how he was at the strip mall. He's shooting music videos, taking pics with fans, and he's walking around like he owned them up. Like he was Nipsey. If you say that's reaching, okay, you know how Nipsey be having the marathon grand openings? How Cowboy start having them too after Nipsey died.
LA prolific, you know, we up in here, you know what I mean? So, and we here to stay. So, we're going to cut this ribbon. Let's go check out the merch. Appreciate y'all support. Yeah.
The crazy part is he's doing grand openings for a store that's full of bootleg clothing. If that ain't enough, this should seal the deal. Nipsey Hussle get a mural. How the hell Cowboy get one already? The man's still living. But we not done with them whys, Cowboy. We want to know why you and Big U are so quick to defend each other when it comes to your relationship with Nipsey Hussle.
Well, regardless to me or with Big U, when I heard any information concerning me or Big U, it was never a question about Big U. I know Big U loved them. Big U always had money. Big U. So it was never no question. I never questioned. I know that really had love for them.
But both of you guys have been trying to backdoor Nipsey not even months after he passed away. Big U tried to steal the marathon trademark through the Crips LLC owner.
Big U wanted to do for itself, right? Him and Suge.
Yeah, Big U and Suge wanted it, and he, you know, it was the conversations with Suge. You know, well, you know, make sure that the most important thing is that it's trademarked for clothes, and the next thing it needs to be trademarked. You know, and I mean, these are conversations that he and I were having, and but I know what I'm doing. You know, I'm not going. It's just my integrity. You know, I'm not gonna get down on that boy like that for him.
Big U tried the same thing with me. Hey, we gonna act like you got control. I sold you. You brought me out of my Nipsey contracts. You go sue the estate. I put them all up 53 days after Nipsey was dead. He wanted me to double back and sue the estate. But yet when he was here, him and Nipsey already had an understanding on what that was and what that wasn't. He didn't want to do it, like she said from the beginning. He's never going to do nothing himself. He always going to try to get somebody else to do it. In the same situation, they wanted her to trademark it, and then they had to put on these shows and did all these things and stood behind it like they didn't know what was going on. But it ain't us, it's her. We doing something with her. Whole time it's them that brought the play. That's how he played.
See, what's crazy is these jealous, envious OGs, allegedly, man, their actions, you can see the pattern. Like Big U or Rayshawn Williams and unaliving them over the diss song, similar to him getting into it with Nipsey. But whatever happened after Nipsey died, Cowboy has been thriving better than ever. And since that play did so good, let's try another one. Well, a few months later, there was somebody else that died in the same area of a young man named Dominique Minion Paul. R.I.P. And allegedly, this video was the night of the stabbing.
It might be like this much. It might be this much in the bottom. It might be a little bottom.
Dominique Minion Paul, a 24-year-old black man, died Thursday, June 20th, after he was fatally stabbed in the 3400 block of West Lawson Avenue in Hyde Park. According to Los Angeles County coroner's records, about 1:15 a.m. on a Sunday, June 16th, officers responded to a call of a loud party in the area, police said. When officers arrived, they were directed to an alley behind a shopping center and found Paul with stab wounds. Paul was taken to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead on June 20th at 11:25 p.m. According to the coroner's records, investigators believe that a group of people were hanging out in the parking lot of the Marathon clothing store when Paul got into a verbal dispute with another person. The two went into the alley and the other person stabbed him. Detectives are seeking witnesses.
Everybody over here ain't got nothing to do with that. You hear me? We can control her. I'm gonna give you your space so we can get my homie up out of here. I respect you as a person, and I'm gonna give you your space, and I respect that. Sis, chill out. Get my homie up out of here. Yeah. Clear away, please. No need to be like that.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. How may be?
But you overly like.
We know we gotta do it.
But you are a person. And I respect that first.
Sir, I'm asking you for help.
You are a person. I respect that first. So, can you please help my homie? And this is no problem for us.
We gotta move. Get out the way. Get out the way. You tell everybody to get out the way. Get out the way.
Breathing. Be straight, bro.
How is this backdoor Nipsey? Well, the family of Dominique Minion Paul sued Nipsey Hussle's company, Slauson and Crenshaw Ventures, LLC. They said, since it's by the Marathon store, you guys are responsible and we want money for it. Well, in court, they argued that Nipsey Hussle's company employed an individual who is Cowboy, who supervises the whole area, including the alley. Mind you, this is after Nipsey Hussle died and the store shut down. Cowboy was not working for the store, but they're trying to put it on him. Nipsey Hussle, Black Salmon Company, argued Cowboy didn't work for no damn Marathon store. It shut down. How could he work for the store? But what did Cowboy do in court? He testified against Nipsey Hussle and Black Sam. He said Black Sam was his boss and was paying him. This whole time, Cowboy has been working with the family to sue Nipsey Hussle's company, allegedly. Well, you might be asking, now we want to know why, Cowboy. Why did you testify against Nipsey Hussle and his family? And not only did you testify, you lied. You know damn well you didn't work for Black Sam months after Nipsey died. Family wasn't messing with you, and the store was closed. If you can answer that why, we off Cowboy forever. And we front row at every Cowboy concert. Man, like, comment, subscribe. And
Shit. Let go. Yeah, man, this is ugly, chat. That's wow. Yeah, I don't gotta say no names, man. It's just a lot. I didn't even know that other people was trying to sue, and certain people names was brought up and behind trying to sue. Man, that's just nasty work, man. Y'all can formulate your own opinions. Y'all know how we do it over here, man. Y'all like, hype, and subscribe, man. We got more content coming on the way, so y'all stay tuned. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Let's get it. Let's go.